Now I am going to explain the basics of Python socket programming. Imagine this is a server and this is a client. The IP address of the server is this one and it has open port 8765. Now imagine we want to connect this client into this server. For that we are creating something looks like this. Imagine this is a plug base and this one is the plug. Now we can plug this one into this plug base and connect them together. To create a socket, we are using a pre-made class in Python standard library called socket. First I have to import the class. I am typing import socket. Then I have to create the object from this class. I am creating a variable called server. We can give any name. This is equal to socket dot socket. We are using socket method in the socket class for creating the object. Now we have to specify the IP address and port of the socket. For that we have to use method called bind server dot bind. Within the parentheses we have to pass the tuple of IP address and the port. There are two sets of parentheses. First I have to specify the IP address. So in this case this is the server. So the IP address is itself. So IP address will be empty. There will be double quotes. Within the double quotes is empty. Then I have to put a comma. Then I have to specify the port. In this case port is 8765. 8765. Now we have to use a method called listen server dot listen. Within the parentheses I can pass the number of parallel connections. Since there is only one client, I am not going to pass a number. Finally, we have to use a method called accept server dot accept. Now this method will be waiting for the connection from the client. Now in the client machine, I am going to import the socket class. Import socket. Now I am creating a socket called client. This is equal to socket.socket. Now this is the client socket and this one is the server socket. To make the connection, we have to use the method called connect. So I am typing client dot connect. Within the parentheses, I have to pass the IP address and the port of the server. We have to pass inside the tuple. So in this case, IP address of the server will be 123.345.253.65. Then comma, we have to specify the port. Port is 8765. Now this will make the connection.